What's up everybody, I hope you're all doing great. In the next few minutes, I'll try to keep it as short as possible. I will do a price analysis and a price prediction on ICP against USDT on Binance, because most volume is on Binance. The crypto is internet computer, if you didn't know by the abbreviation. This is going to be a somewhat long-term price prediction, and with long-term I mean the next couple of weeks at least, possibly even months, not years. I think that's impossible to analyze using only technical analysis. First I want to state something, and that is that internet computer seems to me that it has a lot of potential, but it is also kind of a controversial cryptocurrency in the whole crypto sphere, and I do not know enough about it to really state my opinion in the correct way. So this video will only be a technical analysis. We're only looking at price action here, and fundamentals will immediately destroy this technical analysis basically. If good news comes out, technical analysis will always become obsolete. So I just want you to know that. Also, this is not financial advice, this is just my opinion. As I said, technical analysis has nothing to do with news. News will make it go straight through resistance and support levels. And also I do not know enough about the project ICP to really be fundamentally bullish or bearish on it. What I do know is that ICP has a lot of volume traded within it daily. Like compared to other cryptos, there's a lot. And that creates a lot of opportunities. Both if you want to just trade it, but also if you're a long-term holder. So let's get on to this price prediction and analysis, because I did say that I didn't want to make it too long. So basically I'm going to sketch out two different scenarios which I think are most likely, because I always think you should be prepared for whatever happens with the price, and that you should anticipate on top of that. Sorry, that was a bot. So the first thing right now, it is at this major resistance level, around the 52 level. The first thing I think that could happen is that this resistance is just too strong. So that it, from where it is right now, it might go down, but it might also hit this resistance once more. And after that, I just think in this scenario at least, that this resistance is too strong, and that it will eventually lead to the break of the support trend line, which seems to be very strong, has a lot of hits actually. But eventually I think in this first scenario, I think that would break, and then the first possible support will probably be at the 40 psychological key level also, but also a strong support level, after which I think it will retest at the trend line, but the wick might also shoot through to the 47 resistance area. And after that I also think it will break through the 40, just because with this support trend line breaking, I just think then that there would be too much bearish momentum to really gain any bullish moves in the short term. But I do think that when the price reaches around 32, possibly the 27, but I don't think a double bottom will fully form. Most of the time what you see is that the next bottom actually will form a little bit above it at the key level. And you can see here's a small key level. So I think the 32 level in this scenario would be very interesting, and I think that could be a very strong buy to really gain a good position for ICP if you are fundamentally bullish on it, and if you want to hold it. So that's the first scenario. This is kind of like a bearish scenario. What I also think could happen is that the price will find support at the support trend line again, and then it would really show its strength, and it might find some resistance at this 54 level once more, also if it lines up with the trend line. The trend line is quite strong, I believe. We're also looking at the daily time frame, so those trend lines are quite strong most of the times. So I do think it will find some resistance right there, but ultimately finding support again at 48, and I think then if this key level breaks, so a full body break, the body of the candle has to close above it, then I think a lot of bullish momentum can actually get into the price of ICP against USDT at least. And ultimately I think then the next real resistance would be at 76, but this path kind of gives the wrong impression. I do not think that when this resistance area breaks it will instantly shoot up until the 76, But I do think that in this scenario, which I think both scenarios are equally likely, I do think that a slow uptrend, maybe a small consolidation a little bit above it, and then an uptrend will lead to 76. And when we reach the price area 76, I'd really need to reassess this price prediction and price analysis, because frankly, when it reaches this area, it really depends on what price action was before it, if it will break or if it will find resistance. Because when I say that the first resistance will be at 76, that does not mean that it really has to give a lot of resistance. It could also gain some short resistance and then shoot straight through. To be honest, you just never really know with cryptocurrency, so you always need to update your price analysis and price predictions, and that is also what I will do if it reaches that area. But those are basically my two most likely scenarios for ICP. As I said, long term, few months, definitely a few weeks. So having said that, we have reached the end of this video. If you have any questions about this price analysis or price prediction, please let me know down in the comments, and I'll make sure to respond to that as soon as possible. As for now, thank you all for watching and listening, and I hope to see you in my next videos. Bye!